get on strike, everybody. Great show, everybody. Good job.
Well, I mean, it wasn't written by you.
Well, they can't all be.
Great show, Maria. Of course it was. I finally got my spotlight back.
It was a show about fraternal twins being separated at birth. Not much to be proud of, is there?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Terry, since Teresa transferred out.
Wow, they really threw continuity out the window with this one, didn't they?
Hey, I'm the best you got, alright?
Okay, fine. I guess you'll do, but I'm still not getting your name right.
Fair enough.
A little sad, though. Stop Alan.
Oh, yeah, but all seniors got to move on. And you'll be there at some point, too.
Not exactly positive reinforcement. What's wrong?
Nothing. You're a freshman, you wouldn't understand.
I am not just a freshman, you know.
Well, you have a long road ahead of you. My shoes are slowly getting smaller.
What do you mean?
Well, last year it wasn't that bad because sophomores have 4 shows. Now I only have 3.
That's not true. You have community theater.
I'm pretty badly blacklisted.
Why?
Well, I was doing some stage combat with a guy I never really got along with. And, well, long story short, my rapier broke and I accidentally cut him. But they think I did it on purpose. And stage managers told everyone, and now no theater wants me.
What about college?
I'm sure I probably won't even get an audition.
Hey, just keep your head up. I'm sure auditions will be falling into your lap. You're only a junior after all.
I guess. Well, I gotta go. I'm kind of the Alice's ride.
What state gave you a license?
Haha, very funny. I've yet to have an accident.
Alright, well, great show.
You too. Hey, sorry.
It's okay. Honestly, I'm just glad it's all over.
Says you. You were devastated last time.
I was not.
Alice, I caught you in the prop room crying, clutching a piece of your costume. You were devastated.
You must have seen my twin.
Don't play games with me. You know it's okay to be upset.
Okay, yeah, but like last year it has a whole moral lesson with it.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that.
But being the lead role does that to you.
At least I didn't have to sing.
Touche. No, we gotta go. You know my mom Kate's waiting.
Hey, how come I always catch you popping in here after my shows?
Just like to reminisce, and we have class in here in 5 minutes, so.
Fair enough. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, Penelope, are you... I'm okay. Just reminiscing is all. I'm glad I'm not the only one who does that. Is that why you're in here too? Well, yeah, and I have class in here in 5 minutes.
Mr. Wallace has a class?
Yeah, it's only for sophomores and up. I'm pretty sure there's a freshman theater class.
But it's taught by Mr. Singh. I know, it's not much fun.
So I've heard.
Have you seen Mark?
No. Why?
He just seemed upset yesterday. I was hoping you'd seen him.
Sorry. I have class with him next. You can stay if you want to talk to him.
No, it's okay. I don't want to be bothered. Plus, I have Paybo next. He will kill me if I'm late.
That's true.
Thanks anyway. Oh, Mark, there you are.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. I was just looking for you to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
You haven't told anyone yet, have you?
No, I haven't even told Alice yet.
Mark, how do you think she's gonna feel when she finds out I got the news before her?
I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about how she'll feel about it in general. She kept us strong last year.
And she'll keep you strong this year.
I don't know. I don't even know if she'll be able to forgive me after this.
Don't forget, final performances this Thursday. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
So what are you doing for yours?
What's up?
I think I should be asking you that question.
Oh no, here it goes again. I'm fine, don't worry.
Well, now see, your words are saying one thing, but your face is telling a totally different story.
What do you mean?
What I mean is I can read you like a book, Mark.
So you know.
Know what?
Oh. Well, it's better that you don't know. No, it was nothing.
Oh, all that fine acting, you should save some of that for the spring musical.
I'm not gonna be in the spring musical, Mr. Wallace.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna be in the spring musical because I'm not gonna be here. I got an offer from an acting school in New York over the summer. I applied, I got waitlisted, someone flunked out, and they called me for the spring semester, and I took it.
Wait, so you're not gonna be here anymore?
Maria, how long have you been standing there?
Not very long. I wasn't aware there was personal conversation going on. I was gonna ask about my performance.
It's okay. The secret was bound to come out at some point.
Well, it's safe with me. I'll leave you two to it.
No, you two. Go ahead and go. I need a little time to process this.
And so he looks at me on my test and he says,
Very interesting.
I think I'm sick.
That's great.
It's cancer.
Nice to hear it.
I undergo chemo in 10 minutes.
Nice story.
Maria!
What?
Not a wisecrack, not a glance, not even a screw up with my name. What's wrong with you?
Thinking.
About what?
Remember how I was telling you about last year? About how this is my kingdom. It's mine to rule.
And yeah, Teresa was your court jester.
So are you. But that's not the point. See, the kingdom has this most chivalrous knight. Talented, happy, a helping hand to all. And he has to leave. Go to another kingdom. And it affects the entirety of the old kingdom. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I think I do. You're really bombing history, aren't you?
Please, Teriyaki, you don't even get it.
Maria.
I'm just saying he's a hunk.
He's 10 years older than you.
You know what? You can have your celebrity crushes and I can have mine, okay? She's right.
Who is?
Penelope, she said you're acting different and she's right.
Don't mind her. I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, he's acting weird, isn't he?
I guess so. I don't know. You know boys. Maybe it's a girl.
Gee, that's some advice.
You never know. He's probably got a lot going on.
The show just ended. He can't be that busy.
Maybe it's his classes. Teachers get strict as the midterm approaches.
We have almost the exact same schedule. He tells me everything. Why isn't he telling me this? Whatever
Maybe
it is.
it's nothing.
Do you know something?
Of course not, Alice. If I find out anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Wallace.
Of course. You know you can't keep hiding this from her.
I know. But what am I supposed to say? Hey, friend. I'm moving to a whole other state to follow my dream. That includes abandoning you and all my other friends.
No, but you did just help your own case.
What do you mean?
Well, it's your dream. Don't you think that Alice has had a dream before?
Yeah, but she's the only one that doesn't know.
You've kept this secret the whole time and nobody knew? Yeah. Betty didn't tell her? I thought she was the biggest blabbermouth of them all.
I thought Maria was gonna blab first.
Maria!
Alice?
Why does this have to be so hard?
No one said high school was going to be easy.
But why do I have to learn pre-cal? What's up with that?
It's just the school's curriculum.
Hey, Alice, Maria.
Hey, Penelope, what's up?
Nothing. Just a little worried about Marcus.
Yeah, he's been acting weird around me. He doesn't even talk to me anymore. Just weird glances.
I'm sure he's fine, guys.
I don't know, Maria. Guys don't just act up like that all of a sudden. Do you think it's a girl?
You know, Mr. Wallace said the exact same thing.
Hey Maria, ready to go eat?
You buying?
Sure, why not?
Sorry, Alice. I'll tutor you tomorrow.
It's fine. See you later.
She seemed oddly defensive, didn't she?
Yeah.
Do you think she's the girl?
No. Wait. Maybe. They've been spending an awful lot of time together recently.
And their characters had a lot of built-up tension on stage.
Oh man, we gotta tell Betty!
I don't know. I don't buy it.
Come on, Betty, you gotta believe this. You eat this stuff up.
I don't know, but whatever Mark's dealing with, he can handle it. But no buts, Alice. He can handle it.
Were they?
I was seconds away from telling them.
Thank you for not.
Mark, in a couple of weeks, you're gonna be packing up and going to New York. They need to know.
But is it worth moving all the way just to lose a friend? Or in this case, all of my friends?
You need to let your dreams happen. You can't just stay here if it's gonna make you feel bad. You need to chase after what you wanna go.
Mark, let me get this straight. You're telling me that you don't want to tell Alice that you're moving to New York to fulfill the dream you've had since you were a kid.
Right.
That is quite possibly the stupidest thing ever.
You don't know Alice like I do.
You should know that she'd be accepting of your dream.
You don't know Alice like I do. You didn't encounter her like I did.
Didn't she forgive you?
She knew that I had tricked her. She told me that if she hadn't have known, she would have been even more mad.
Great. So I tell her, and I face her wrath. And then I don't tell her, and I face her wrath.
Did either of you listen to me?
Pterodactyl, please.
Did you just call me a dinosaur?
See, this is something that you
Penelope, what's up?
You're pretty good at advice, right, Mr. Wallace?
Well, that's a matter of opinion. Alice is mostly, but still, just a matter of opinion.
Then help me out with this one. What do you do when you find something out without someone's knowledge and you know that someone wouldn't want anyone else to know?
You join the club.
Come again?
You overheard Mark's big secret. Now you're wondering whether or not you should tell Alice, right?
Yeah, but how do I do it without betraying either of their trust?
Quite honestly, I don't know. I can tell you, my freshman year in high school, my friend TJ, I found out that he'd been drinking out with some seniors. So I decided I needed to tell him that I knew, but I didn't want him to feel bad about it. But I also had another choice to make. The choice to keep his secret or to tell someone.
So I should tell Mark that I know his secret, but I don't know what to do with it.
Maybe. I mean, he's going to do what he wants. You should value what he says, but you don't have to swear by it.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Oh, Mr. Wallace,
Yeah?
whatever happened with TJ?
That's between me and TJ.
Got it.
Why does everyone want my advice? Talk to a few kids.
Oh, Mark.
Hey, were you looking for me or something?
You know what? It can wait. It was just a few questions for Mr. Singh's class. He wanted us to ask some people questions about the show, but I think Mr. Wallace gave the answers I needed.
Okay, cool. Well, if you need anything, ask me.
Hey. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from when I say that I'm doing this as your friend.
Wow, that was okay, I guess.
I just don't know how to break it to him.
Oh, you're talking about Mark. I thought you were talking about Alice.
Why would I tell Alice?
Tell me what. Oh, that the spring musical is Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz? I was expecting more from him.
Well, it's the first movie that's in public domain that I could think of.
Eat your heart out, copyright infringement.
See, that's what student film budget gets you.
I'm so confused.
So I'm thinking after the movie we can go back to my house and then make sundaes because Betty said she has this really amazing homemade ice cream recipe and I'm very excited to try that.
That sounds great, actually.
And about earlier, I'm sorry if I made you feel pressured.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to say?
I mean it. You're entitled to your own thoughts and secrets, so I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say.
A thank you works.
Thank you, Alice. I mean it.
Well, I mean, it's probably not even that bad. Like, at least not compared to Joey's news that he's going to military school.
Well,
I expected Maria to keep something from Alice, but not little old Terry.
I was the one who wanted her to tell. Don't look at me.
Well, then I don't need you. You have 5 seconds to scram. 5, 4, 3. Much better.
Penelope, what's gotten into you?
Nothing. I just wanted to leave.
Then a simple, Terry, I need to talk to Maria, works.
But it's not as fun. Plus, I didn't need him here lecturing me about how you need to tell Alice before Mark does.
About New York?
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
I took a page out of Maria's Guide to Eavesdropping Handbook.
But I wasn't in the seats.
I said I took a page, not the entire book.
That's fair, but why do you need me?
Because I feel like all of us should tell Alice, not just Mark. If we all tell her at the same time, she can't get mad at us.
Okay, I see your point. I'll call Terry and Betty and get back to you.
And we're gonna go all in.
What? No. That was really corny. Why did you say that?
Because I wanted the cool line.
Penelope, you're a freshman. You don't get a cool line.
We just hope you aren't mad.
I'm not. I mean, I guess I need to be careful of where I tell people stuff. I mean, I guess you're right. It's not like she can get mad at all of us.
Get mad at you for what?
Oh, it's nothing.
No, it's not, Betty. Alice, this time I tell you what I've been hiding. I mean, I'm moving to New York for an acting school, and it just so happens to be a boarding school as well.
You're what?
I'm leaving in a few days to follow my dream.
Alice, he really
I don't want to hear it from you, Maria. Of course you're involved in this. I mean, why wouldn't you be here these past few months? I thought you were trying to be my friend, but obviously you just want my life ruined.
Alice!
I don't want to hear from you either, Mark. If you were worried about this happening, then too bad. Maybe you could have told me earlier. And speaking of talking about things in advance, remember that get-together we had planned on Friday? Just consider that canceled. And why not just consider this friendship canceled as well?
Alice, is that you?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Mark finally told me his big secret.
I see.
And the thing is, the sad part is that everybody knew except for me. And you too, I guess.
No, I knew. Unfortunately, I knew.
You did?
Yeah. And imagine how I'm feeling. I'm losing one of my best students and actors.
Imagine how you feel. Imagine how I feel. I'm losing my best friend. He's the person who made me feel welcome and at home here. And if I hadn't been late to my first class on my first day here, I wouldn't have met him, or you, or any of my other theater friends. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I can. You remember my friend TJ I was telling you about?
The one that you went and got taffy with?
Yeah, that one. Well, in high school, I told on him when he was drinking and he didn't want me to. He actually went to juvie. I didn't see him until he was 18, and by that time he hated me. Our friendship was broken. We both moved on and found other friends. Lucky for me, I got to keep most of my friends. Unlike him, he had a blank slate. I don't know what happened to TJ, but what I do know is that I'm happy now. And you will be too.
But how?
Because I moved on. And you will too, someday.
You really think so?
I do. You're only human, Alice. You're not a robot programmed to do one thing. Life's an adventure. It's a little scary, I know, but can be exciting too. You'll see.
Thanks, Mr. Wallace.
Anytime. You ready to get out of here?
I think I'll wait and stay a little bit longer.
All right, you know where the light switch is. Make sure you turn them off when you leave.
Sure thing.
Hey. I'm sorry that all happened out there. I know it's hard to hear.
Yeah, I guess I just would have expected at least one of you guys to tell me.
Alice, our backs were against the wall. Mark had his wishes too.
I guess.
Plus, you'll always have us. And despite our differences.
We've got each other's backs.
I'm sorry for freaking out on you guys, and especially you, Maria. I guess the tides have returned, huh?
I guess so. But last year, you taught me that we're sisters in the performing arts. And sisters quarrel, but in the end, we're still family.
Quarrel. Ooh, you're bringing out the big words.
It was to make a point.
Point well made, boss.
Oh, come here, you guys.
Oh.
Not you, Terry. Get out.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey,
I guess this is it then.
I guess so.
I want you to know how proud I am of you for pursuing your dream. I know that means a lot to you.
Thanks.
I'm the one who should be thanking you for taking me under your wing, for creating all those happy memories together. I don't know where I'd be without you.
I don't either. You're a little ball of light in my world. You know that?
I didn't, so thank you.
But I don't know why you're acting like this. This isn't goodbye. I'm still gonna be back on holidays and stuff. We can hang out then.
We both know that isn't true. We both know we won't.
Alice,
It's okay though, just don't forget about me when you're famous.
there's no guarantee I'll make it.
I guarantee it.
Stop being so corny.
Isn't that what our friendship is based on though?
That and the small bump into in the hallway.
I guess so.
You know, that bump into, it wasn't really an accident.
What do you mean?
Well, I could have gotten my script after class or during lunch, but I saw you outside and you looked like you needed help.
Well, I'm glad you faked it.
I am too.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you, Alice. Tell me how Betty's ice cream is.
I will. Goodbye, Mark.
Goodbye, Alice.